Hi, this is Deanna Nunez with Vital Mind Inc. and founder creator of Mind Body Fit Club. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. We have a guest, as you can see, Starr Marie is with us today, and she is out on her walk, her daily walk. And
yes.
I was just thinking, we need to bring this woman to all of you so that
Here I am.
Like soak in her juiciness, all of her inspiration that she's got going on. And
I love it.
I think it's so important. So for you guys to understand and know that this has amazing timing, because my new book called Mind Body Fit Life is coming out shortly. And Starr has been so gracious to bless us with contribution of writing in my book, and it's called Starr's Story, of course. And so here's why you all need to take a moment to just listen in to Starr, because this woman right here, she has been at this for a while with me at Mind Body Fit. We first met 10 years ago, and while I was out performing entertainment hypnosis shows, and she and I met in Washington State, and over the past just 2 years is where really the momentum has picked up big time. And I want to give you guys just the highlights. Starr is a very, very courageous woman. And so who you see in front of you here is a very courageous woman.
I love you. I love you.
She may not say that on each day, right? Because we all have our moments that are really challenging.
Yes. Every day I write down, I value courage, though. Every day I write down the word courage. So yes,
absolutely.
yes.
And that is why it has always been the principles behind what I do. Desire and or commitment, action and courage. So again, with the highlights, Starr is going through a divorce. She is raising her 2 young children singly now. She is, out. She's got a bachelor's degree. She's educated, and she's about to, embark on this next new part of her life as a single mom in the
smart young woman over here, huh?
Yep. And she's also has battled kidney disease, and she's also lost over 100 pounds. So I think that what Starr has to share with us, and just her inspiration and her light, is something that you all would want to listen to today. So thank you for tuning in. So Starr, let's start here.
Yes, ma'am.
You offered this contribution to my book, Mind Body Fit Life, to be an inspiration to other women that might be going through, a challenging time and wanting to get healthy. And as you and I agree, like being healthy in body is one thing, but it's also so important that you align that with your heart, your mind, that you're healthy in all aspects.
All of it. A whole person. You're right.
Absolutely,
We are a whole like when we align our whole person, we feel you know how you felt when you were a little girl or like a teenager and you were like full of life and you were taking on what you wanted to do, and that's how it feels again.
Woohoo! I love that.
That's how it feels. You get to choose.
You get to choose. Tell us about that. What is it like for you on a daily basis? Because, this is the thing. Like today, I watched you on Facebook I loved that video of you on time lapse, and you're like doing squats and you're working out and you're playing with your kids and you're cooking dinner and like you're doing all these things. And and to me, it's just so indicative of somebody who's really committed to living this healthy life. And what is it like, first of all, like what is it like losing 100 pounds? And I love that, first of all, let's make sure that everybody knows, Starr did not do this with drinking shakes or, like on a diet plan.
I did this with Deanna, listening to her falling asleep, hypnosis. Okay. I did this with my imagination. I did this with a decision, ultimately my own decision to say, like, this is what I want to do with my life.
Yes.
You know, there are reasons for everything I do. And I know my why. I know why I do what I do every day.
Why? Tell us.
Because I am loved, I am worthy, and I know that I came here to be Starr, to inspire others, to just be myself, to just live, I get to live and choose and be who do whatever I want to do, right? And I want to make it the best possible picture. Like my daughter, she loves to paint. And there are times I tell her, you know, like she'll be getting frustrated with what she's painting. She does not like what she's painting. And she'll say, oh, and she'll get frustrated. And I say to her, if you don't like what you're doing, why are you doing it? Why not just start over? Because I know that this is the thing that I'm, you know, like she's dedicated to what she sees in her mind with that canvas, right?
Yeah.
And she uses that canvas, and I always am so inspired by her. She just turns it into something amazing. Whatever she's got, and it just, that's another reason why.
Tell everybody how old is she? Tell everybody how old she is.
She's 8. She's gonna be 9 in March.
Yeah.
And I just feel so blessed to be her mom.
Aw, I love that. And that's your why, right? Exactly. Yeah. So what would you say to the women that are watching this, that no matter what their age, you know, or what they've overcome, maybe they have an injury or they have something that has taken them out of exercise, or they don't know if they can do it. I mean,
we all got excuses,
self-doubt.
okay? We all got excuses, whatever they are. And I'm not saying that they're not valid excuses. You know, we all have, you know, excuses has a negative connotation. Maybe if we use another word, like if we use a word that is more kind or compassionate, that we can understand for ourselves,
well,
that will help us. Reasons. There you go.
Yeah.
This is why I have a coach. The value in having a supportive coach who helps. Like the reasons, we all have reasons, but ultimately the number one reason is, you know, that we have, whatever it is, we're gonna go after that. I just want to go after myself lately.
Lately. So it took a little while to get here. It took a little while to get that motivation going, right? And
every day I just choose. I'm just trying to choose Starr every day and say, today is another day where I get to wake up and be Starr.
Woohoo!
And take care of Starr and my team, Lily Rose and Abraham.
They're your team. I love that.
I am the coach, they're my players, and I get to choose who's on my team. And I guarantee you, who's on my team feels real blessed.
Yeah. I'm on your team.
Because I'm worth being on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. So what is so just show up every day. Like, what's one little nugget that people could take away today? Choose yourself. Would that be what it is?
Take one healthy habit. You taught me that on a live one time.
Pick
one healthy habit and do it all year long. All year long.
Yeah, it will change everything,
You'll
right?
be
It's
1 year closer to the person that you really want to be than you were the last year. I was
yeah.
thinking about this because I was getting down, like, Washington, oh my gosh, it's beautiful here today. Oh, have you seen it?
I saw it on the news. I saw Lisa Baker. I fell over
Oh my
by
goodness.
foot.
It has been, I'm telling you, it has been gray, cloudy, like no
And it's gorgeous.
sun, you know, like, when's the sun coming? That's how I felt. And I had to take a deep breath and know that we can be the sun. We are the sun. We become the sun. And as I was pondering this within myself, right? Because there are certain things within myself that needed sunlight.
Sure.
Right? So I was giving myself that sunlight and going inward, right? And I think that happens a lot of times during the winter time. We close up and we go inward, and we close out, you know, maybe in Washington because it gets darker, we close off the curtains or whatever, and we don't go outside. But what I did this year was I went outside more than ever in my entire life during the winter, number one, which changed how I felt. And not to mention, on the days when it was like didn't want to go outside, it was too yucky, I worked out inside. I did
Yeah.
what I could where I could with what I had.
Yes, I love that. You're
Right?
very resourceful. Yeah.
My daughter taught me this. You taught me this. Like, it's just a matter of, I made one habit, and that was, I was gonna get up every day, be thankful for the breath of life, and move my body.
I love that. Can you believe it? Can you believe what you have accomplished? Like,
No, I still have not accepted this. No.
it's sinking in. It's amazing.
There are still times I look at myself and I don't even see yet. But I had taken out an old memory book from high school the other day, and I was releasing some things. And I saw this picture of myself in ninth grade. Ninth grade. And I, girl, I said, seriously? And it was a light bulb moment, you know, and it just, you know, it brought me back to really, really good things, and within myself and everything, and how I've attached that to this particular moment in my life. I can attach a lot of things right now to my life, like, oh, I'm going through a divorce, oh, I'm a single mom and I don't have a job and I don't have a car, and I don't want to do that. All I know is right now I feel the closest to myself than I have in a long, long time, and I know that everything is on the way. And I have such an extreme amount of faith, and I've always been like that through my whole entire life, to know that, listen here, the universe, God, source, creator did not give me two baby miracles in this life that I prayed years for to have, to not be able to give them everything that they're deserving of. I know that's an illusion, and everything's on the way, and I know that it'll be all okay.
Active faith. Active
and
faith.
I get to take care of myself and my body in the process.
Yeah, I think it's what's
and do my best and go out. Like today, I went to go apply at the 2020 census. They have jobs at the 2020 census, and there's just, everything is always, you know, there's always, when you're looking, you'll find. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and then you find again, and everything that you need is within. All the right sources are within.
I agree. Focus inward, target, baby. That's how you get fit.
Every day, all day. Sometimes I'm screaming at myself in the mirror.
Well, I think that's...
Do the healthy thing. Do the healthy thing. And you're thinking, what is the healthiest choice in this? What is the healthiest choice? What is the next healthiest choice?
Yeah.
The best, healthiest choice.
You know, I love that you are such an example of making that healthiest choice. You're making it so simple. And even with all of the difficult challenges that you've got going on, and a lot of people don't have those types of challenges. Some do that are watching, but others don't, and they're still making reasons as to why they don't do it. And so I just want this to be a huge shout out to all those people. Come in and let's all applaud Starr for her remarkable efforts and her remarkable active faith. And may it shine on all of us.
I appreciate you.
To be a remembrance for all of us to have that faith, both in God and in ourselves.
Yeah. I love you, girl. I love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
I appreciate you. I'm just so thankful right now.
Oops, we lost your audio. We're losing our audio right now. All right. Shoot, I can't hear what she's saying right now. We're losing her audio. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
We lost your audio for a moment. Can you just
hear me now?
I can. Repeat that.
I said life is really about the small things. It's you know, the small things that matter, and
they add up. Yes. I agree.
Little things add up.
Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. I love you, Starr.
I love you, and I'm going to finish my walk. I felt like I needed to stop and just focus right here with both with you and everyone. And so,
thank you for taking time with us today. Everybody say goodbye to Starr.
Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you.
And please, everybody comment below on just giving Starr all this momentum and it may come back to everyone.
And by the way, Deanna's book, I am so excited for everything in that book. I know what's coming, the yummy drops of goodness. I cannot wait for all of it. Every single thing, woman. I'm so excited for you. Jaylene, everyone. Everyone. Yes. I
agree.
I love you. I love you. There you go.
All right. All right. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, Starr. Bye, everyone. Deanna Nunez signing off. We'll see you next time.